So, welcome to Community Mindfulness. Glad you're here. And we'll start our practice with adjusting our posture so that our seat, or if you're lying down, your spine is lengthened so that your lungs can easily fill with air and release the air as you inhale and exhale. So just so there's no compression in your chest, and you may feel your sit bones firmly to the seat or sofa, or your body lying down. There's just a great freedom in your body to allow that inhale and exhale. And it doesn't need permission or motivation from us. We are free to breathe and allow that to happen. The inhale and the exhale. So focus your mind on that, the feeling of the inhale, the physical feeling. You may feel it at the tip of the nose as the belly and the chest and the front and the back rise. And then again, perhaps at the tip of the nose as you exhale and the belly and the chest lower. A soft cadence in the body that is one of our great freedoms that we often take for granted. But when we notice the breath, we can often feel happy or grateful for that specific moment. There's a lifting of anything else we might have been thinking about before or after our mindfulness practice. And we just focus on one breath at a time. And you can slow down the inhale and the exhale. That might happen naturally for you. You might want to take a few breaths to inhale to the count of 5 and exhale to the count of 5. I'll lead us in one of those. Take a breath and arrive at the bottom of the breath. And then inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Continuing with that or organizing your breath however it feels right. Just letting it happen, a freedom. And then we have the freedom, and it's also a responsibility to focus on our thinking that we choose to focus on. We don't always have a choice, although that's debatable among many different philosophies and theories, including medical science. We don't have a choice sometimes about what thought pops into the mind, but we do have a choice as to whether we allow it to become a story and an action. We can let it just be a thought that comes and goes, and we wait for the next one. And some thoughts do arrive in actions, and we have a choice there. It's a second place in the chain of events where we have a choice. First, we have a choice of whether we want to um, pay attention to the thought, and then we have a choice on whether we're going to act on the thought. And sometimes we think that we're a bit helpless in this realm, but we have a great deal of freedom. And when we discover it through our lives, little by little or all at once, it tends to be very freeing. So pay attention to what you hear in auditory thought in your mind. And use your attention and intention to allow that thought to just come and go. No action is needed at this time. There may be some quiet between the thoughts, and that's rest. So enjoy that if it's available to you. Otherwise, just pay attention to what you hear in your mind and let it go and allow the next thought to come and let it go. So it's often been said that in order to be free, one has to be disciplined. And another good word is responsible. So in order to be free in our thinking, we need a certain discipline and responsibility to just allow it to come and go and know that we have that capacity. Even if we feel we're not very mindful people, meaning we have many thoughts. Well, we all have many thoughts, and that's okay. It's just the choice of paying attention and the choice of taking an action on any thought. Just paying attention, practicing paying attention to thought and exercising a discipline or a responsibility to just let it go. And there may be other sensations, events, or circumstances happening around us. We don't have to push them away or try to make them not happen, but we're just not focusing on them at this time. We're focusing on auditory thought in the mind. And how free we are to let each thought come and each thought go. And now that freedom can then cascade into our choices of action, which then affect others' freedom in the world as well. When we make choices based on loving kindness and compassion, we are offering that freedom to others. There's a soft ground, an openness and spaciousness to allowing others freedom. And then in that sense, as we wrap ourselves in mindfulness, we can free others. Maybe that brings to mind an image wrapped in mindfulness or wrapped in the robe of mindfulness, protected, comforted. There you are. That may bring an image, or it may bring a feeling of satisfaction or contentment or peace that's available to you. Go ahead and enjoy some moments of peace and emotional feeling. The wide field of peace that exists for all of us and intersects with the fields of peace for all beings and things around us. So we've gone from paying attention to auditory thought. Now we can set that aside and let it be at the outside edge of awareness and just pay attention to emotional feeling. There may be a contentment or a satisfaction or a bit of happiness that arises just from being present, having nothing to do and nowhere to go. There's a great freedom in being just in this moment and allow that moment to unfold into the next, and the next, and the next, without feeling we have to control anything or do anything about it. And then our moments become as natural and free as our breath. There's a quality to life that is like the breath, nourishing, a gift, free in all senses of the word. How nice to think of each moment that comes or and goes as having qualities like the breath. Still with that emotional feeling. Focus the laser beam of awareness on emotional feeling. Let all other sensations just be at the wayside, not needing to push them away. And then we'll finish our practice tonight as I count back from 5 to just with each number, notice some place in your body where there's sensation. You may feel your seat to the chair, and just specifically allow your attention to go to some part of your body, your hands on your lap or on the arms of a chair, whatever it is. With each number, focus on what part of the body and feeling comes to you. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And you can open your eyes and finish your practice. Thank you for joining Community Mindfulness this week.